Welcome, friends. It's Miss Gisa. Today we're going to talk about origami. Do you know what origami is? Let's find out. And then after the story, we'll make some origami together. Our story today is called More-igami. And it's written by Dori Kleber and illustrated by G. Brian Karras. Joey loved things that folded. He collected old road maps. He played the accordion. He slept in a fold-away bed. One day, Sarah Takimoto's mother came to school. She took a plain piece of paper. She folded it and flipped it and pulled it until it became a crane. Joey's eyes popped. His jaw dropped. Mrs. Takimoto called it origami. I want to make origami, Joey told her. Will you teach me? I can show you the folds, she said, but if you want to be an origami master, you'll need practice and patience. Joey started that afternoon. He practiced on his notebook paper and on the construction paper from the art shelf, but even his simple shapes were crooked and crumbled. So he practiced on his homework and on the newspaper and on his sister's sheet music. And he practiced on all the gift wrap and on the recipe for Aunt Vivian's pineapple surprise. And on the $38 in Mom's purse. This folding has to stop, said Mom. Joey drooped. How would he ever become an origami master without practice? He went next door to Muy Mexicana. Fajitas always made him feel better. Joey, Mr. Lopez sang. Hey, what's wrong? It takes practice and patience to be an origami master, Joey said. But whenever I practice, everybody else loses their patience. Many artists are misunderstood, amigo, said Mr. Lopez, especially when they are just learning. What's that? Mr. Lopez asked, pointing to Joey's napkin. A pyramid, said Joey. Sorry. No, don't apologize, Mr. Lopez said. I like it. It makes the table look fancy. Could you make more? Joey grinned. I could make 100. So Joey folded and folded and folded until pyramids perched on every table in the restaurant. Each day after school, Joey went back to Muy Mexicana. He folded napkins into fans. He made candlesticks. Then he tried crowns. Some napkins toppled, others flopped, but Joey kept folding until they were perfect. Finally, he was ready to try the most difficult fold of all. He took a crisp napkin. He folded. He flipped. He pulled. It worked! A crane! At last, he was an origami master. Just then, a girl walked in. She was waving a paper fan. Her eyes popped. Her jaw dropped. Did you make that? She asked. Joey nodded. I can show you how, said Joey, but I should warn you, it takes practice and lots of patience. Would you like to make an origami? Let's do it together. All right, wasn't that a great story, origami? Now you're going to try your hand at making an origami. And since we've been studying butterflies and the butterfly life cycle, we are going to make a butterfly out of paper today. So I have some origami paper, but as long as your paper is pretty thin, this should work out. And it's really great to work your hands and your fine motor skills. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your paper and make a triangle. And you're going to really crease that paper. Then you're going to open it back up, flip it around, and make a triangle going the other way. And again, you're going to really crease it. Then you're going to open it back up, have it be a square, turn it around, and you're going to crease it this way. You're going to make a rectangle. And you're going to turn it back into a square and crease it the other way and make a rectangle. Make sure you really have those creases. These are going to be important later. You're going to open it back up. And now you're going to pinch each of these together. Just make sure that it's nice and creased. So you're going to flip it. You're going to press these together so that you have a triangle. And make sure that your lines are really, your folds are really strong. Now, you're going to turn it around, flip one of these. You're going to fold it down there, and you're going to do the same thing here. Now you're going to take this in the back and flip it up. Make sure you crease it. You're going to turn it around and put this down and crease it there. And then you can puff out the little wings. And you've got a little butterfly. I made one in blue too. Have fun with this little origami project. I can't wait to see your butterflies. If you enjoyed this activity and want to see more, remember to hit the like button and push the subscribe.